Hi, my name is Christine Rengel, and I was Roger's history teacher. I had the privilege of getting to know Roger July of last summer. I was at school preparing for the new school year, and Roger was working in the media center, helping us with the transition to one-to-one digital devices. And while in the media center during the summer, he spoke with his friends who started telling him about the IB program, or the International Baccalaureate Program at Winter Park. And they told him it was tough, but you had great teachers, and it was the best opportunity and the best education you could get. So Roger pursued it and spoke to Ms. Glore, our IB coordinator, and Ms. Glore brought me in on the story because Roger would have me for International Baccalaureate History of the Americas. And I had to be upfront with him. I was concerned about his language, that he hadn't been going to school in English-speaking schools for very long, and that we were going to be reading college-level texts and historians' articles, so I was concerned about his language skills. And I was also concerned because he had no background knowledge in U.S. history. But Roger was amazing. He was indifferent to that. He was determined to get the best education, and he wanted desperately to get into the program. And I told Ms. Glore I would love to teach all my students who had that kind of energy and that kind of passion for learning. And so Roger did start the class, and it was tough for him, but he didn't shy away from the different activities we did. We did a press conference. He participated, he contributed, and when we lost him, I lost the chance to get to know him better, for him to share with me his knowledge of Brazilian history. I miss his presence in my room every day. His desk is still empty. When I met Ms. Trindade, she told me that he pursued the IB program strictly on his own accord. He was determined, and the reason why was because he wanted to get the best education possible, because he knew the most opportunities to get up in life would be here in America. He wanted to go to college in the United States. I wish all of my students had that love of learning and that passion and that drive to be the best they can be. Because Roger would have succeeded. Even though it was hard, he would have succeeded and he would have excelled. You should have seen him with the other kids. He brought such humor to the class. He was a new guy, and he was easy to embrace and easy to love. When I did a little memorial for Roger for Valentine's Day, I designed a giant Valentine, and I sent an email out to the teachers saying, please, if you know kids who knew Roger, have them come to me and they'll sign it. And I had, front and back, this Valentine was filled with signatures. And I could see the lives that he touched by the kids who came and signed it and the stories they shared with me. And on Valentine's Day, we went to Park Avenue and we hung the Valentine on the tree. And there were about 20 kids. Some of their parents were there. It was a beautiful day. And the Valentine became a touchstone. They would read it, they would touch it, we decorated the tree. And then they started running around the park like kids. And at some point I was amazed because none of them were looking at their cell phones. They were just being kids, and it was so heartwarming. And I said this to one of the girls, and she said, oh, that's like Roger. She said he would get so excited about running around with the friends and playing that he would sometimes forget he'd have to call his mom. And that's something I'll always remember about Roger. There's so many things. His love of learning, his love of life, his spirit. He is the American dream. He's what we want in America. He wanted to learn, he wanted to grow, and he wanted to be the best person he could be. And I will always miss him. Thank you.